Hi, Realty Robert here. The topic for today is big dog apartment hunting in New York City. And actually, this post was inspired by my 13-year-old, he just turned 13, my Weimaraner Athos, who's been an incredible family friend for 13 years. Yes, we've had him since he was a puppy. Recently, I had a couple contact me. They were living in the West Coast, being relocated here, and I was showing them some apartments. And so we had a Zoom call, and everything went beautifully. And at the very end of the call, they said, I happened to mention, by the way, are there any pets in the family? And they said, as a matter of fact, we have two 80-pound dogs and two cats. Well, if you know anything about New York City and trying to get an apartment here, that can be problematic because a lot of apartments, a lot of landlords have, very serious restrictions. A lot of them are not pet friendly at all, and if they are pet friendly, they generally cap the weight at about 25 pounds in some cases, 35 pounds for dogs. But there's always a chance. You have to look, you have to be able to scour and find those exact units where you can put two pets or have large dogs. What I have found, actually, having lived in New York City for many years with a dog, is the areas that are kind of the best for having a large dog and living seem to be sort of in the middle of Manhattan. And what I mean by that is the Flatiron District, Chelsea, Gramercy Park, and you can tell because when you go to, say, the local dog run, which in this case happens to be Madison Square Park, you see a lot of large dogs there. In fact, the other day there were two Great Danes in the dog run. Now, not easy to find an apartment for a Great Dane. And Madison Square Park is not only home to a great dog run and a large dog run, but it's also home right across the street to a very large PetSmart, which is right underneath 10 Mad Square West, a relatively new condo that has gone up and that is very popular here. Our dog and many dogs in the area's favorite pastime is shopping at PetSmart. In fact, if I leave the dog run and I'm not thinking clearly and he's very strong, he will try to drag me down the street to get to PetSmart, which it's kind of funny. People do laugh all the time. But we've actually had some good times showing him how to put the treats that he's getting in his mouth as he walks home with the bag, and that is always for the delight of many New Yorkers and passersby. Another fun fact about this neighborhood is the somewhat newly remodeled subway station at 23rd and 6th, home to the F train, used to be the I&D line for you inveterate New Yorkers. And basically down in the subway there are these fantastic mosaics of William Wegman dogs. So you've got these Weimaraners in all different poses, wearing hats and sort of silly things, which is it's kind of fun. You actually do see William Wegman, the famous photographer who photographed these dogs, walking his four dogs down 7th Avenue from time to time, which is always quite a sight. In summary, in all seriousness, when you have a big dog and you need an apartment in New York, the best bet is to find a broker or a brokerage firm that knows the lay of the land when it comes to which landlords accept the large dogs. There are specialists that are prepared, that we have actually, that have been curated over years. And sometimes you'd be surprised at where you can actually live with your large dog in New York City. But try it on your own first. If you get frustrated, give us a try.